Of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Just about halfway through the season, let's take a look at the East. You look at New York, here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference. And of course, there's the 76ers, now 9 games behind.
Well, right now for New York, they just have serious hopes for the outcome of this season. They're focused on putting up a banner.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
Now, New York starting 5. We've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Towns in at the 5. And for the 76ers, Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. Now that we're around the midway point of the season, Brent, what's something we should keep our eye on?
I think watching teams, BA, that had expectations of making deep runs, are they happy with their roster? And the other ones are, which of the teams are really close that are going to make decisions in terms of their front office to maybe make a roster change that puts them in a position they weren't expecting a few months ago. Brunson making the right call. The pick and roll gets him totally set up.
Outside Oubre. Back to Maxey. Martin, the pass to Embiid. Over Towns. Embiid gets the bucket.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now here's Brunson. Coming off a 31-point game. Fires the 3, and Joel Embiid pulls it down. Down low. The kick out to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And it's New York with a rebound.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
It's stolen by Hart. Fast break, New York. Here's Towns. And here's Hart. Outside Brunson. Now here's Towns. Out to Bridges. The 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Mikal really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Embiid passes to George. For 3, Maxey buries it from 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Hart. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Shot clock at 5. And it's Brunson missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, BA, isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Here's Bridges. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. The shot by Towns, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Maxey against Brunson. Martin outside. Pass to George. No good on the triple. New York trailing. To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse, and it's no surprise that Jalen Brunson is at the top of the scouting report. Coach told me Jason is a 3-level scorer and a master of the pick and roll, and no matter what you do, you can't speed him up. He's going to read the defense, play at his pace, and try to pick you apart. It's always a chess match against Brunson, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Bridges misses. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
Yeah, the issue in that one was simple. They didn't hit the glass. They got bullied and outworked.
I think you can be a little bit rattled when you lose the physical battle as badly as they did in that game. That can be tough to shake off. So it's a matter of getting over those doubts and finding yourself again.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Achua's checked in for Hart. Ryan comes in for Anunoby. McBride, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Payne is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. Pass to Ryan. Drummond against Towns. Over Gordon, and the basket by Towns.
And Towns can make this shot in his sleep. It's something the defense must guard closely.
Now here's Maxey. 29 points for him last game against Orlando.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Philadelphia shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973. So as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Pass to Lowry. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. A rebound by Sims. Brunson against Lowry. Achua with the dunk.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. From deep three-point range, no good. Misses at the buzzer. It's all tied in Philadelphia. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
They've got Joel Embiid. Eric Gordon is out there with Kyle Lowry, and it's Yabusele in at the power forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. From about 16, and the shot's good. Brunson's got 5 points.
Shooting while in rhythm, Brunson now becoming troublesome.
Gordon with it. No made baskets yet. And he buries his first look.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Now here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Misses from short range. And there's the drive. Council hits it from about 6 feet out. And the 76ers lead by 2.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Well, Brent, something we've all noticed lately is the small ball era starting to wind down.
Well, BA, I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Edwards, he's checked in for the Sixers. Toppin, he's checked in for New York. Okay, let's bring up the list of the top foul shooters among post players this season. Joel Embiid on top.
A great foul shooter. Here's a big you can't just hack at because he'll make you pay at the line. Plus, he gets you in foul trouble.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Screen by Embiid to the inside. Embiid just too tall inside.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Brunson inside with the finish. The 76ers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Gordon. It's rebounded by McBride. And the Knicks shooting a nice 50% for the game.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Here's Gordon. Last game for him, he had 14. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Achua with the rebound. For New York, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And now it's a 5-point New York lead.
And vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
Screen by Embiid. Here's Gordon. What a terrific move that is. New York has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Achua with a screen on Lowry. Inside. Achua can't hit. And it's Lowry with the ball for Philadelphia. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. 6 to shoot. The floater. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So both teams making some changes here. It's both from the stripe.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. The first free throw is good.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
That one misses. The Sixers trailing. Pass to Maxey. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta. Maxey's got 8 points.
He deked the defenders there, and they thought Maxey was going to dish to a big, but instead, he kept it and scored.
Anunoby passes to Towns, and they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Martin against Hart. Martin, the pass to Oubre. Martin outside. It's George on the wing. Anunoby covering. And it's Maxey missing. For New York, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Outside Anunoby. Towns a screen on George. Anunoby passes to Towns. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
First one falls for him. The 76ers making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. And so Towns nails them both.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Outside Oubre. Back to Maxey. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Such an explosive athlete. Maxey saw his chance and took it right to the rim.
Pass to Anunoby. Towns up top. Drummond defending. Pulls it in from the elbow. New York no good that time either. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. George's shot is off. Outside Hart. Now here's Towns. Drummond defending. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. There's 6 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Fires away from way outside. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. New York out in front, leading by just 2. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Timberwolves, they've had the better season, but this game feels close.
More than a few analysts have predicted an upset here. I'm going the other way. I think they take care of business. And fellas, bringing it back to our main matchup here. Through the first half, Karl Anthony Towns has been getting it done.
So it's not about how many shots you take, it's about how many you make. And he's been making the most of every opportunity.
Yeah, when you got somebody cooking like that, you just sit back and watch the show. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Here's Maxey. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Now here's Oubre. No points so far. Maxey, that's good.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant. Here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Just 2 to shoot. Hart can't hit. The Sixers leading. Pass to Embiid. Outside Maxey. Hart pulls it in. New York has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Anunoby passes to Towns. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Martin. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Josh Hart. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Even though he's undrafted, Martin has found a scoring role at this level, and he has the length to defend multiple positions. What a find.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Josh Hart.
And over the last 10 games, he's been hitting the boards hard. He's been a different guy when it comes to rebounding. Out there battling and fighting. It's great to see that kind of hustle.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. George feels it out a bit. Five on the clock. Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. George, no good.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Brunson passes to Hart. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. That one on Martin.
And Hart playing with his right now, just going all out.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops a first.
And it's so crucial for Hart to get to the line, establish some confidence. He's solid from there. But I think it sometimes gets his perimeter game going.
And both free throws good for Hart. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Brunson against Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Bridges to the paint. Oh, Embiid packs it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Towns, a screen on Oubre. Pass to Towns. The three. Can't get it to drop.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
For three, Maxey. And it's New York with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
With a little zest that time, Anunoby unleashing that athleticism at the rim.
Maxey surveys. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Now here's Maxey. 13 points in the game. Oubre can't hit. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Towns. And a nice finish on the layup. Towns has got 12.
And that's the kind of physicality you want to see from Cat, using his size down low.
Martin outside. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Just 5 on the clock. Maxey, that's good.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And here's Bridges. He's got 6. Now Brunson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That went on Martin. With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, B.A. The way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
First one falls.
And how about JB? Jalen Brunson, since that free agent move in 2022, really raising the level of his play.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Down low. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it. And these are the top rebounders in the league. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
Just so strong on the boards. That's a skill that helps your team win games.
Ryan, he's checked in for New York. .105 left in the third. Here's Gordon. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Gordon's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, if Eric Gordon gets the ball from beyond the arc, you have to respect his ability to knock those down.
Pass to Towns. Towns double team. Here's Ryan. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Gordon. Pass to Lowry. Here's Drummond, defended by Payne. Double team on Drummond. Back to Lowry. Count that bucket. And it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead. The third quarter comes to a close. Sixers ahead. They're up by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone talk defensively. Get stops and then let's go. Let's go. Make the game easy for each other. Make plays.
And defense is so important to Coach Thibodeau.
Yeah, he wants his team to get stops and leak out fast. That's just fundamental basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Reggie Jackson out there with Kyle Lowry. Then there's Eric Gordon. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's Gordon. Pass to Embiid. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. Outside McBride. From down in the low post, it goes.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Now here's Lowry. Screen by Embiid. Lowry, good. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Lowry showcasing his ability to do damage on the inside.
Payne with it. Jackson in his pocket. Outside Brunson. And there's the lob. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Oubre, he's checked in for Jackson. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Lowry against Brunson. Embiid passes to Oubre. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Here's Yabusele from the arc. The rebound by Bridges.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Up top, McBride. Brunson against Lowry. It's Brunson working inside.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translated.
Pass to Oubre. And here's Gordon. To the inside. Embiid. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Okporti. Embiid covers. Pass to Bridges to take the lead. Pure from three-point range.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Martin, the pass to Maxey. Uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, commanding the ball in big spots. Maxey is so fearless.
New York has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to Towns. Bridges outside. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. George outside. Back to Maxey. Up again. Ooh, nasty putback from Embiid.
And one thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
Oubre against Bridges. Towns, that's good.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Oubre, a screen on Brunson. Pass to Embiid. Over Towns. Embiid gets the bucket.
How huge is that bucket? When in doubt, get it to the big fella.
The more that you level up in the game of basketball, it becomes about the matchups, identifying the weakest link, and then exploiting it.
Maxey with it. Towns covering. Now here's Embiid. Over Brunson. Embiid misses. Bridges outside. Here's Towns. Another one falls for New York.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
These are the moments Embiid loves. Enjoys being the player for this team to take and make clutch shots.
Now here's Brunson. Towns a screen on Maxey. Here's Brunson. Yes!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. .52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oubre a screen on Brunson. Here's Embiid. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Hart passes to Brunson. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. George finds Oubre. Pass to Embiid. Good. And that one brings them within one.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
As he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up 2. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. To tie it up. Oh, offline. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
And so the big win by New York in a tight game. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.